Hi everyone. I'm doing something different today. I'm ranking all 11 Spider-Man movies. That includes the Venom movies and the Spider-Man to Spider-Verse movie. From I like all of these movies, but from worst to best, I guess. Ranking it as number 11 is my least favorite Spider-Man movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It 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 had a great storyline, but it wasn't really good. It wasn't really executed really great. Um, it don't matter that it was. It don't matter that there was too many villains, and it just wasn't executed great. I don't like how Electro was blue in the movie. But that's just one thing. I mean, if it's you can tell they was trying to get something unique, but it was a great movie for what it was, but it's my least favorite. My number 10 is Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was was kind of a good movie, but I put it at number 10 because the Venom on this movie was the worst Venom in ever. Yeah, it was the worst Venom in the Spider-Man 3 movie, and what for forever. And yeah, I like the Sandman fight. Um, but yeah, sorry for people that like Topher Grace as Venom, but he was not the great fit for Venom. Yeah, he was. I don't know why they cast Topher Grace for Spider-Man 3. They should cast someone else for that movie. But other than that, it was a good movie. I mean, it wasn't a good movie, but there was too many. It was like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. It wasn't well executed. It wasn't well executed, you can tell. There's a lot of villains, but that's fine. But it's just not well executed. My number 9 movie, Spider-Man movie, is The Amazing Spider-Man. That's better than Spider-Man 3. Um, and not better. None of them is better than Spider-Man 2. The main Spider-Man, we get a different yellow eyes costume of Spider-Man. I like the Toby and Andrew Garfield's versions, but yeah, this was probably the best battle of Andrew Garfield's movies. This movie was well executed. It had a lot of action and everything. We got that's where we first seen the lizard. Yeah, but that was still a good villain for that movie. My eighth favorite Spider-Man movie is Venom. It was great. It was about some people don't consider Venom as a Spider-Man movie, but it technically is. It's not involving Spider-Man. But anyways, it's a great movie as far as not being with Spider-Man. I personally don't think that Sony needs Spider-Man for that universe because how well the villain movies has been doing. I want to see him fight. I want to see Venom fight Spider-Man, but they don't personally need that for that universe. Anyways, he fights. He fights this his, in the first Venom movie. Not he. This is the origin story of Venom. We saw that Venom came from a different planet. And made in a lab, and all trying to find the laboratory, trying to find a great host for Venom. So it was a great movie. My seventh favorite Spider-Man movie is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. That's a lot better than the first Venom movie. You get a familiar foe to Venom. In this movie, he fights Carnage, which is great. Woody Harrelson and Tom Hardy is good in the movie. I think this movie is a lot better than the first movie. Like I said before, that's like I said before for the Venom, like for number 8. I don't think Venom needs Spider-Man for the Sony Spider-Man universe. But I would like to see Venom fight Spider-Man in the future. This was a great sequel to the first movie. My sixth favorite, is Spider-Man: Homecoming. He just got in the beginning. He's just Tony in this movie, he gets mentored by Tony Stark and Happy Hogan. And he's played by Tom Holland because that's the beginning of the MCU movies. Um, I, like I said, this is not really this is one of not really my favorite, but it's one of them. But it's a great movie. Um, the part I have with two of the MCU movies, Spider-Man movies, is that this is one of them. The well, most of the, no. Well, the part I have with this MCU movie is it's don't always feel like a Peter Parker Spider-Man story, or the because it feels like he's going under the wing of Iron Man, and it feels like the same way Spider-Man Far From Home, even though Iron Man died. I'll get that to in a little bit, but this um yeah, this was a great movie, but not really my favorite because I don't feel like it's not really true to yeah the comics or whatever. I like I mean he's great in the Avengers and everything, but yeah, that's not really my favorite Spider-Man. My favorite Spider-Man movie is coming up, so be looking for it. Number 5 is Spider-Man Far From Home. In this movie, like I said in the first one, I feel like a Peter Parker story. This one, this one does. This one doesn't either because after Iron Man dies, well, they call him Iron Boy Junior, which I did not like. Just telling you that now, I did not like that. But it had some, but for the villains of Spider-Man Homecoming, I liked, I'm sorry, I'm going back to number 4 for right now. For the villain of Spider-Man Homecoming, I liked, Michael Keaton as the Vulture. He was great as the Vulture. Now back to back to number 6. Yeah, he was great as the Vulture, so I'm back at number 6. Now back to number 5. Miss Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah. He was great as Mysterio. Like I said, but I don't really feel like a good Peter Parker story for number. And now here we are at number 4, which is Spider-Man 2. This was great. It had we had the introduction of Dr. Octopus. Green. The introduction of Dr. Octopus and more. This was a great Spider-Man movie. But reason why it's on my number 4 of the list because it's not because it's a bad movie. Well, none of these movies are truly bad movies, but it's because there's another movie that's on my number one. But yeah, this was great. I like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man for his second movie. I had no problems with the movie. Okay, now number 3 is Spider-Man. So, like I said, the fourth Spider-Man movie was great. With the fourth Spider-Man movie, Tobey Maguire was one of my favorites growing up, and still one of my favorites today. This is why it's at number 3. If you're watching it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. This is where we get the introduction to Green Goblin. William Dafoe's Green Goblin. So it was great for that, and this was a great movie, and it still holds up today. But it's not my favorite, but you'll see what's my favorite coming up. Number 2 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was great. It's not, the story was not, I like how it wasn't about the usual Peter Parker, although he's in the movie. The story's not about him. It's about Miles Morales. So that's great. It's a little saving pace. I liked how me and my sister liked how they showed Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales' relationship in the movie. This was one of the best of any animated movies of all time, and one of the best Spider-Man movies of all time. But my favorite Spider-Man movie is, you guessed it, the one that just came out this month, Spider-Man No Way Home. We see Tom Holland get help from Doctor Strange to help his friends go to MIT, but things goes wrong. Then the villains from other universes like Green Goblin, Electro, Lizard, and so on comes to Tom Holland's Spider-Man universe. Peter. And also, we get to see our other favorite Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. They was great in the movie. This is this is one of the best movies, not Spider-Man movies, but one of the best movies of all time. I'm not gonna say this is the best Spider-Man movie because I think the best Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man to Spider-Verse, but it's a great movie. And I'm not gonna go into a full review in this movie, but this feels more, even though this is an MCU Spider-Man movie, this feels more like a Peter Parker story. Peter Parker Spider-Man story. Yeah, this is not a review video, so I'm not gonna go into full details of what happened in the movie. I already posted that already. I already uploaded that video. Okay, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And Spider-Man is great and Marvel's awesome. Peace.